heaven say the time is right. Dreams turning real visions in my sight. We in prophetic times walking by the light. Scrolls unroll, truth unfold.
Who built New York City? The untold story of Black Americans who shaped New York City. In light of the local elections, many people are asking who built New York City. When we think of New York City, we often picture skyscrapers, Wall Street, and Broadway. But behind that lies another story. From rebellion and resilience to art and activism, Black Americans have been shaping this city from the very beginning. So let's go back in time and uncover the hidden history that built the New York City we know today. Chapter 1. Colonial and Early Republic Era, 1600s to 1820s. Our story begins in the 1600s, when New York was still a Dutch colony called New Amsterdam. The New York Slave Revolt of 1712, one of the first major uprisings of enslaved Black Americans in the colonies. Though it led to harsher laws, it marked the beginning of organized Black resistance in New York. The Gradual Emancipation Act of 1799. Freedom didn't come overnight. Black New Yorkers pushed and petitioned, fighting for generations until slavery finally ended in New York by 1827. Seneca Village. In the 1820s, free Black families built their own thriving community, a safe and self-sustaining neighborhood later demolished to create Central Park. In this era, we see the foundation, courage, community, and activism, all laid down by early Black New Yorkers. Chapter 2. Abolition and Civil Rights Foundations, 1830s to 1860s. By the 1830s, New York's Black population was leading the charge for abolition and civil rights. Abolitionist organizing. Leaders like Thomas Downing and David Ruggles turned their homes and businesses into safe houses on the Underground Railroad. The draft riots of 1863. During the Civil War, Black communities faced brutal attacks, yet their survival and rebuilding became a symbol of resilience and resistance. The rise of Black churches and schools. Institutions like the Obsidian Baptist Church became centers of leadership and education and political power. Through faith, education, and activism, Black New Yorkers set the blueprint for the civil rights struggles to come. Chapter 3. The Harlem Renaissance, 1910s to the 1930s. As the Great Migration brought Southern Black families north, Harlem became the heart of the new cultural awakening, the Harlem Renaissance. Harlem transformed into a global capital of Black art, music, and literature, where creativity became revolutionary. Black labor and business growth. The National Urban League and Black-owned businesses gave economic strength to this new identity. Work and play, intellect and art, Harlem showed the world what Black excellence truly looked like. Chapter 4. Civil Rights and Urban Struggles, 1940s to 1970s. The mid-20th century brought both progress and pain. World War II labor strikes. Black workers transformed the city's economy, joining unions and industries that had once excluded them. Harlem uprisings, 1943 and 1964. Sparked by police brutality, these uprisings exposed racial inequality in the so-called liberal North. Adam Clayton Powell Jr. In 1945, Powell became the first Black congressman from New York, signaling a new era of political power. This was a time of revolution, proof that change, though hard-fought, was possible. Chapter 5: Legacy and Call to Action. Today, as we celebrate new waves of progress, we must also remember those who built the blueprint. Black Americans are the only group in this nation who have never received reparative justice, despite centuries of labor, resilience, and creativity that helped make New York City what it is today. Reparations aren't just about money. They're about repair, about honoring a lineage, and proving that equality truly means equal. So the next time you walk through Harlem, Brooklyn, or Central Park, remember, New York City wasn't just built by dreamers. It was built by Black Americans who dreamed bigger. If you enjoyed this deep dive into New York's untold history, like, share, and subscribe for more stories that uncover the roots of America.